Un aplauso pa' mami y papi, porque en verdad rompieron. Gracias mami por parirme aquí.
Currently on the way down to Hudayriyat Island. Hudayriyat's coming out with some golf course villas. I'm not rich enough to have a driver, so I'm driving myself. But today's a really important launch because Hudayriyat's obviously sold out of all of their hills. They have a private villa community, a bit like Judayriyat Golf Estates, but they have lots of villas within, I would kind of say 10 million dirham plus, so you're talking about high net worth individuals. And today is their first launch of the golf course townhouses and the villas, which are kind of between 5 million dirham all the way up to 45 million dirham. So if you're looking at comparable from Dubai and Abu Dhabi, this is a really big launch because a lot of people that necessarily didn't have the entry point cash level to be able to get into the Dubai market, they've been able to get into Hudayriyat. So I'm expecting it, even though we've just finished kind of a war, I'm expecting it to be very busy, full of brokers, full of potential buyers. Modon, which is obviously a government developer, have done a really good job of creating almost the equivalent to Manhattan City within Hudayriyat Island. This is what a launch is. A lot of people have been waiting to see. Golf course communities and villas will always do very well because it kind of gives you that upper echelon premium prestige. And we're going to drive down there and see what it's like. There's two things that you need whenever you're going to a launch: black coffee and ice cream, essentials, obviously with the golden arches. Let's go. So two also important people we've got in the back of the car. We have Amy and that's Grace. What do you think about the general launch?
To be honest, I'm not quite sure. I can imagine it's going to be quite posh, maybe. Well, I don't know, the dress code's like, is it? Old money.
Old money. Do you think I'm dressed appropriate for the event?
It's the smartest I've ever seen you look, so.
Grace, what about you? What are you expecting? This is your, how many launches have you been to now?
Probably my 5th launch.
5th launch, yeah? And what's your thoughts about launches in general in the UAE? You think they're overhyped, overrated? You think they're necessary?
I think a lot of the time they're very overhyped.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, most brokers go to these launches and then they leave straight after, purely because a lot of these launches you get given information before, so like they re-give you the information. Do you know what I mean? So like a lot of these times you already have brochures, floor plans, you know everything, but this one's been kept very under wraps. Like,
why do you think it's been kept so under wraps? Like why do you think this launch is different to a lot of the other ones?
It's really the first time Abu Dhabi is doing something like this, no?
First time Abu Dhabi's got golf villas.
Golf villas, yeah, exactly. So
what's your clients thought about the launch in general?
they're very excited. A lot of them are ahead of the curve. They want to be in Abu Dhabi. There is obviously some hesitation from a lot of people though.
What's the hesitation?
The hesitation is that they know a lot about Dubai, but they don't know the projected appreciation that they're going to get from Abu Dhabi.
What's your thoughts on it? Would you live in Abu Dhabi yourself?
I would do in the future, yeah. These properties, you need to really hold these properties for a long time.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of people don't understand.
What's a long time, like 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, at least 5 years.
And you think it's going to have a similar capital appreciation to, obviously, what Dubai's had?
I think it could potentially be.
Interesting. All right. We're about 2 kilometers away. It should be about a 4-minute drive. And if you look over there, we are sitting in back-to-back traffic on the way to this launch. So for anyone saying that Dubai, the Abu Dhabi market's dead, the traffic here clearly shows you that you are absolutely wrong.
Un aplauso pa' mami y papi, porque en verdad rompieron.
only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me.
So it just goes to show that launches are still happening in the UAE, still absolutely packed from everywhere you go. This is kind of the super prime and like ultra prime market. So you're talking 5 million dirham to 45 million dirham, which is all the way from £1 million to 10 million pounds English. So when dealing with investors here, you have to understand that people look at this lens very differently. So Hudayriyat Island is 54% the size of mainland Abu Dhabi. Just goes to show you that it's a completely different product to everything that's out there on the market. And the thing is, I'm not an agent myself. I employ really good agents, which is why our name is called Vetra, because we deal with veterans and we create new ventures. And that's everything that we're about. And if you're interested in finding an opportunity, because this is going to be a short term, you're going to maybe have a few weeks to put in an EOI, then drop us a DM and we'll try and do our best to secure you a unit. We can't make any promises, but we have really good relationships. And that's what Dubai is about. And that's what the UAE is about. It's amazing relationships and trying to help people find their next property investment full of a country full of noise where actually no one is really giving you good advice. So if you want some good advice, if you want some good talking, then drop a DM and we'll do our best to put you in touch with one of our agents to help you out.